Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 8th going to the 14th of April. Let's dive in for you guys. All right, please, Spirit, for my lovely Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for them this week. Did we have this last time? You have the here and now card, really about focusing on the present moment. That's where the opportunities come up, not when we're thinking about the past or trying to go back or just revisiting old memories. And especially not by worrying about the future, okay? What you do today is more important than what you say you're going to do tomorrow. I think that's a message for somebody out there, okay? Make sure that you are focused on the present moment. All right, let's see. Please, Spirit, for Scorpio. For this week, please, Spirit. You also have being flexible. That's quite interesting. You guys know me, and if you don't now, you know, whenever eggs come up in this deck, or in general, but it's really in this deck that it comes up the most, eggs really represent bringing something to life. Something is hatching, okay? At the moment, it's something that is still developing, still going on behind the scenes, whether that's a project that you know about or whether you're trying to bring something forward, a manifestation, I don't know, but it definitely is something new coming into your world. This could be something that, yeah, some of you might know about this already. They're asking for your flexibility when it comes down to bringing something to life, whether it's a part of yourself you want to be new, I don't know, apply it to a situation, but it may not happen in the way that you expect it to happen, so make sure that we're a little bit flexible. I always say with this, the egg is still the same, what you're bringing to life, the goal is still the same, but the way that you need to go about it might have to change. So there could be a little bit of that coming through for some of you, but let's carry on. Let's carry on, please, Spirit. Oh, you have the 6th chakra. This is the third eye coming through for you guys. So this is really about being able to see opportunities, being able to see, read between the lines, being awake to the magic maybe of the universe as well. Let's get you another one. This is seeing things clearly, okay? Seeing the truth in things. Let's see, please, Spirit. You have happy family coming through. I like that. I mean, you could be spending some time with family this week, or building a family with someone, or just having really good people around you. This reminds me of the 10 of Cups, okay, which is all about that happiness, and not just your happiness, but people around you. This could be like your soul family. It doesn't have to be blood related, but it definitely is you and other people having really fun experiences together, which is really lovely. I think you are being more I'm hearing patient, you're being more grounded, or you're being guided to be like that this week, okay? It'll be really helpful for you to see where Spirit is asking you to go. So if you felt a bit lost and confused, not really certain, be present, be connected, meditate a little bit, open your third eye if you are able to, in whatever way, connect with yourself, though. It will really help you be flexible. Let's say, for example, I don't know why this is coming up, but you know, we can get a little bit irritated and a little bit stubborn sometimes. But this is saying to kind of bend with the wind. If you're staying stuck and rigid and this wind inevitably comes, change, it's going to really knock you over, and that can cause some irritation. I'm sensing a little bit of anger, irritation, like, oh my God. Don't make things harder for yourself. When you are emotionally stable, when you are awakened, that's what I want to say, when you're understanding, okay, just because I have to do something a little bit differently doesn't mean that I'm not going to have this thing, okay? Eyes on the prize. I think you know that you're going to have success in whatever this is that you're bringing to life or trying to manifest in. So it's just really about enjoying the journey in the meantime, okay? Focusing on what you're doing on each day, okay? In the here and now. Let's see, for Scorpio. All right, we got 1. Let's get 2. You have soulmate coming in, so definitely could be some love coming up for you guys. And you have joy. Love this. This is base chakra, okay? So your identity, the way that you see yourself and view the world, that's changing. Your sense of security could be changing or deepening here. You also have joy, which is also your solar plexus chakra, so what you are capable of. I think you guys are finding joy again in the present with the people that you have around you. So same theme coming in. People are going to be very important for you this week. All right, let's carry on. For my lovely Scorpios. The skunk spirit is an interesting one. You've got the badger. Now these are animals that actually look quite like similar, so I wonder if these like black and white stripes are meaningful in some way. I don't know. Anyway, you have skunk spirit, which says know your worth, and badger spirit, which says be fearless and bold. That could be like a message for most of you when it comes down to having goals, creating goals for yourself. Make sure that you know what you are worth so that you are not settling for less or aiming for goals that are too easy. Make sure you're challenging yourself. Be fearless and bold, because I do see that success is there for you. I think you know that as well. It's just about being flexible and knowing that you're, as long as you're not, what's the word for it? Compromising your worth to have something, then it's okay to be flexible. Okay, it's about having those boundaries. I think is very important. Okay, let's carry on. Let's dive into your tarot here. I'm going to pull some cards for what's behind you and what's ahead of you. Two of Swords. In the past, you've probably had to make a very important decision. It might be still something that you're trying to make now, I don't know, but Two of Swords is about having to make a decision about something here. The Five of Wands. All right, had some conflict going on, competition in the past. We will clarify these. Let's get one more. The Ten of Swords. God damn. It feels like you had to really put an end to potentially kind of a chaotic or childish either relationship or an environment that you were around. It feels like you had to make a really difficult decision, a very serious decision to kind of walk away from something or call an ending to something. Because Two of Swords, I always say this is like a very big decision to make. It's like, if I choose this, I cannot have that thing, or if I choose the other one, then I have to let go of this. It's like either this or that. Okay, so with this coming up for you guys in what's behind you, it does feel like you had to make a really difficult decision to come out of something that was a little bit never ending. Whether it was a very chaotic relationship or friendship, where there's a lot of arguments, bickering, it's childlike behavior. I'm sensing a little bit of like, I don't know, competition maybe, like someone was competing with you. All right, clarify Two of Swords. The Five of Swords. Yeah, this is your decision, was to leave something behind. This was difficult for you. I always say that like there is one meaning behind this card, and it's like make sure that we're not doing things out of spite. But I think there's something that you were dealing with maybe someone who does things out of spite. I was kind of seeing like there's a phrase called tit for tat. Is that what it is? That's what I was hearing. It's almost like somebody who always had to get one up on you, or like, I don't know, like there's just that vibe. I don't get it. But anyway, that's the meaning behind the Five of Swords. It's kind of saying things to win the battle but losing the war in the end. The Five of Swords though, in this case, I'm almost seeing like, for some of you, okay, I'm seeing another example, but the one thing I want to say is that either way you had to take the Three of Swords with you, and the Three of Swords in tarot represents heartbreak and pain. So it was not an easy decision for you to make, whatever it was, to leave something behind. I think you might have been sitting on this decision for a while, and for some of you, not all of you, this decision was probably made for you because of somebody's actions. Like I'm always seeing this was you, and then someone reacted a certain way, and you're like, do you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do this then. If that's how you're gonna be, that's the vibes I'm getting there. All right, let's go through the Five of Wands. Don't feel guilty, Scorpios. The fives here represent necessary changes. This did need to change. The moon here was not very healthy. Five of Wands. Page of Cups, again, a little bit of immaturity, which is interesting because the King of Cups is here as well, which is telling me there was a little bit of an age gap or a big difference between your maturity levels, especially emotionally. Someone's coming up as the Page. This is your card, Scorpio, anyways. You're coming up as the King. Maybe you tried to help them emotionally, but again, they kept going in circles about something. I don't know what your situation is. It clearly is quite specific. This could be in work situation. I don't know what this is to you. But again, this is just highlighting that this is quite immature behavior. This kind of looks like, this card does represent like childlike behavior, as I've already said. So someone based their decisions are based on their emotions, and I think they are not very emotionally mature. You are, though. I am seeing that you kind of learned to overcome that. Sorry. I always sit on my leg and it always hurts my knees. But anyway, yeah, you were dealing with someone who was very immature, but probably come and apologize. Like, I'm so sorry I reacted like that, but it kept going on and on. Okay, so I think you did eventually have to make the decision, but for some of you, again, someone made it a bit easier in the end to make it. Not easy because you still had to go through pain, but someone almost like, I do think someone outside of yourself did something out of spite, and it's like, well, I have no choice now. I do have to go. All right, let's see the Ten of Swords. The Four of Cups coming in. That's interesting. Maybe somebody acted unbothered. Or this could just be saying that you were over it, as her hoodie says here. Like sometimes this card is a card of rejection. So again, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups. It might have been a bit of rejection here, or you had to reject something. Or maybe someone reached out to you after this for an apology. Yeah, I feel like nodding at that. That's what it feels like for some of you. But you're over it. I think you've decided or did decide not to let that person back in. It does feel like they apologized or extended their heart out again, or tried to offer you the cup of love, emotion, an emotional message. But either you completely didn't even look at it, or you politely declined. Arms folded. I'm happy where I'm at, actually. Thanks. Anyway, let's see your current energy then. Two of Cups. Well, maybe you're in a new relationship for some of you. Two of Cups. You could be with an earth sign or something, like, because I feel like, I don't know why, I've never seen it like this before, but someone's on the water, someone's on the land. That could be like a water sign, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn relationship. Doesn't have to be though. Two of Cups is having those good soulmates around you. Friendships, good people, colleagues. I don't know. These are soulmate connections, people who we really kind of trust and share our feelings with. So whoever this is, love, whatever, is clearly a good person around you now. So I think you made the right decision. All right, for Scorpio. Ooh, Three of Wands. Could be waiting for something here in your present moment. That explains the here and now card that we had earlier. Let's see. One more for Scorpio in the current energy this week. The Knight of Wands. This is a really good card for ambition and wanting to learn and do new things. It's a good card for like being quite spontaneous. I'm going to clarify these. I want to know what you're waiting for. What's the Three of Wands here for? Temperance. You're being asked to be patient. I mean, I'm just going to sit here and say it's exactly what I was saying with the here and now. You're being asked to do something in your current energy. Don't let your life waste away whilst you're waiting for something. Make sure that you are balancing yourself in the meantime. You're creating harmony in your present moment. You're creating good connections with people in the present moment, okay? Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. This current situation, maybe you're dating someone and you don't know where it's going, for example, but this is saying have patience. Don't focus outside of the now, okay? You could be working on improving yourself or whatever this temperance card is. It's like taking a bit of like a time out to balance yourself, to ground yourself, and then move forward. Or maybe you are working on something here, but definitely I'm asking what you're waiting for, and they're just saying it doesn't matter. Scorpio just needs to be patient here. Scorpio needs to focus on the present moment. Let's look at the Two of Cups then. The Queen of Wands. Well, what? Oh, look at the Hierophant being there too. I mean, you could definitely be in a commitment with someone that may even lead to marriage here. But this is really just about you asserting confidence in your connections with people. Okay, I do like the energy that you come across as. Flirtatious and fun, positive, ambitious. I like your energy, being bold and caring. You're very caring. One more. You could be dealing with someone who's like that, to be honest. Let's get one more. What's this Two of Cups? Again, this could just be like a new friend, for example. Let's see. Why is it Two of Cups here in the current energy for Scorpio? The Fool card, which is about taking leaps of faith. And the King of Pentacles. There's two ways I want to say this. Like, I think a lot of you are making really good connections with people who might be able to help you. I mean, if this is a business partnership, which it very well could be with the Two of Cups, like it's just a really good exchange of energies and one that's very mutual. The King of Pentacles and the Fool, you could be taking a leap of faith in a connection with somebody, romantically, business-wise, friendship-wise, whatever. King of Pentacles can represent someone who is, wanting to invest in you, or someone who wants to commit long-term to you. So again, take it however it resonates. The Fool feels like, I feel like you'll go for it. This feels like a new journey, a new person. So, a new energy. Or just a new path for you, something that you've not really done before. I do like this though. I do like this energy. Again, in terms of business, this feels really good. Like you bring the ideas, someone brings the financial side. Like it feels like you guys are very different, clearly. But it feels like one is very grounded, one is very fiery, one is very optimistic, one's very realistic. Not logical, it's different. This person's grounded. Anyway, let's carry on here. Let's look at the Knight of Wands for Scorpio, please. The Three of Wands. So some of you are really ready to get a plan going. I like this energy. Again, it feels like some of you could actually be creating a project or planning a foundation of something, whether you're creating a business, whether you are just wanting to do something new. This is a really good energy for collaborating with others, working with others, getting external opinions here. Most importantly, planning for something. Could be even just travel or movement of some kind, but it's something you're clearly very optimistic about and wanting to dive into. But again, just remember that Spirit's asking for patience. Make sure that you are balanced. Good things take time is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see what else is going on for you in what's ahead of you, Scorpio. What's ahead of you? Near future, please. The Chariot, chasing the star. I like this energy. This is really about, some of you could again travel definitely with the Chariot. It's like leaving the city, going and exploring new places. But the Chariot again chases the star, and what the star represents in tarot is hopes, dreams, goals. So this is about becoming very determined and going straight after something. So don't worry about this time period where you are a little bit frustrated or needing to be patient, focusing on the present energy, the things that you're doing to work towards this future, this dream. You will have like the green light signal is what I'm hearing to really run ahead. And I do see the future. There's a lot of speed happening for you there. Let's get another one for you in the near future. Four of Pentacles. All right. This is where that flexible card comes in, because be careful of being too stubborn. Oh, and also be careful of rushing into anything. If you do that, it might cause a tower moment. It might cause you to have to go back on what you've done, like the hard work that you've been patient for. Okay, don't go rushing into anything, or don't do anything when you should be patient. Now, flexible in the Four of Pentacles. This is a little bit of a card of like, nope, I want to do it my way, and my way is the only way. Well, you're going to actually see, if you stay like this, that you're not open enough for things to actually happen. The Four of Pentacles, she wants to be in control of everything. She wants to hold and actually physically feel these things that she wants, in this case money, pentacles, and therefore she doesn't have any room for anymore. So she cannot go to the Ten of Pentacles, that legacy, that stability. She's going to stay in this position because she's not open to trying things differently. So again, the flexible card is saying bend with the wind. All right, make sure that you understand that life is about an exchange. You win some, you lose some, and not everything can be in your control. Okay, so when it comes down to situations coming away or going on a detour, make sure that you are aware the path ahead. Just because you're able to move forward and you get the green light doesn't mean that you are not going to experience blockages or a bit of a bumpy road. The balance of these sphinxes here represent the fact that you know that there will be challenges ahead, but you know how to handle it. Okay, you understand the bad and you also understand the good, and that the path ahead, you're prepared for them both. So the Four of Pentacles, make sure that we're not being too stubborn. I'm going to clarify that a bit later, but let's get one more for your near future. Six of Cups. All right. Interesting. You have the Five of Cups and a Tower here. Could be a little bit of nostalgia in the past. Could be a little bit of reminding yourself of maybe some disappointing moments. The Tower, separation, or something could be haunting you here. Let's carry on. Let's clarify each of them. Let's see the Chariot, please. The Wild card. So some of you could definitely be traveling the wild or moving. This is my card for moving as well. The Wild in the Chariot is really about new beginnings, and I think you're ready for it. I'm hearing roaring and ready. I think that's just saying, like, I really do like almost hear like a motorbike like revving it. You know, you are ready. I was gonna swear. It's clearly a lot of optimism from you and determination, which I love. This is just highlighting definitely a new beginning coming up for you. Four of Wands tried to come out there. I'm not really going to accept it, but that is about relationships or reaching a milestone. So let me just dive into this. It could be significant. I'll keep it in mind, but let's see. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Scorpio? King of Cups. Interesting. So we did have that as you. And the Ace of Cups. Interesting. And the Ten of Pentacles. So your goal could definitely be what we were saying earlier. King of Cups, Ace of Cups. But you're a bit closed off. So that's quite interesting here. Because some of you might be a bit stubborn in relationships. I don't know why I'm seeing this. If you are in a relationship with someone, just know this person loves you, has a lot of love for you. It's okay to open up to them. It's okay to allow them to give to you. Some of you might not be very good at receiving or getting help from love interests or people around you. What other message can I get from this? Because some of you, of course, are not in relationships. Four of Pentacles. I mean, if you're not, there could be someone around you who's wanting to give to you, but you might be really focused on something else and feel like if you let go of this, then you can't. You know, if you go towards this and you have to let go of what you've built, that's not true. Okay, again, be a bit flexible here. The goal is the same. You will have Four Pentacles whether you hold on to them or not, but some of you might have a bit of trust issues. There is love here. This can even be from yourself. Some of you could be so focused on a goal and I'm not going to be happy until I get this thing. This King of Cups and the Ace of Cups could actually be you wanting to give yourself love, but you might be blocking yourself off a little bit from it. All right, might not be treating yourself the best because you're like, okay, I'm only going to give this to myself when I reach this goal. But you're not going to reach it if you're not also giving to yourself at the same time. Okay, there's just a little bit of that coming up for you. All right, and the Six of Cups. Page of Wands. Some of you are definitely going to hear from somebody. Like this came in and almost like slid this off the table here. Right, let's see one more. Six of Cups. Why is this here in the future? The Five of Pentacles. You could be hearing from someone where things were really left off in a really difficult way. The Five of Pentacles is like abandonment or some kind of loss. Feeling like this led to some kind of loss. Page of Wands, I mean, you could be hearing from this person because Page of Wands can sometimes be an announcement, some sort of communication. This could be an old friend. But that Page of Wands can also be a card of gossip. So, I don't know. One more. Page of Wands, what is this? Or who is this, should I say? Page of Wands. Oh, the Ten of Swords and everything is fine. It clearly is that same past energy. This deck has two. Ten of Swords. This person's not changed if that's what you want to hear. Like I feel like this person's a bit in denial about maybe what they've done. This person could be reaching out and it's giving you a little bit of flashbacks here. Can I just see what the everything is fine card is about? Like just so I can understand what this is. Why is this here with the Page of Wands? All right, one more. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords. Justice. Libran energy. All right. This is about bringing balance to a situation here. I feel like maybe the both of you ended up feeling this way, or maybe this person now understands how you feel. Or, again, I don't know if they're in denial, but the Justice card here is really about like things are out in the open now. Things will be made fair. This is like a karmic situation. A lesson is to be learnt here. I wouldn't say to open yourself up to this, but the Justice is really about bringing something into balance and having some fairness in the situation here. Libran energy, okay? Do I want to get one more for that? I'm a little bit confused. You have 3 cups of the Lovers, so can you just tell me one more thing about this energy? The 9 of Swords and this 3 of Cups is still there. It feels like with the 9, I mean, the 9 of Swords is like, you know, not being able to sleep, being kept up at night, you know, this feels like this person, unless this is how it's going to make you feel, it feels like more of this person is probably like really thinking about the situation, which could be why they, well, that they understand how you feel. I don't know. For some of you, that could be the case, but more of a sense of like, this is really affecting them now. So I think you closed it off in the past. They're now closing it off in the future. Don't know. It's interesting how theirs says everything is fine. It's a little bit about being in denial about the situation that they're in or what actually happened. I don't know. But something has been halting them, so I do think that they're going to bring something up here. Interesting. Well, let me know how that goes, Scorpio. But that's what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. I send you my love. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Make sure you like and subscribe if you would like to see more of these. And make sure that you come back next time. All right.